Okay, this is where I live. This is what you see when you first get here. Along with this, because we are Chiefs fans. And you come in the door, and you see this. My mama made that. That is a Japanese bunga, or as Mom called it, a punch picture. My brother had that made for them. My mother also made that. These are the ornaments that I talk about that she made. She has a whole bunch more that she made. This one on the back, this one I made. That's for my cousin's baby. Was her first Christmas ornament, but then COVID hit, so we haven't been able to get it to her. So, and these are my storage cubbies where I put my crock pot and my laundry stuff and extra dog treats. The boxes need to go out to the dumpster. I made that for my dad for Father's Day one year. That's cross stitch. And you come in and we have my craft room, which you've seen. It's messy, but I don't know a craft room that doesn't get messy. Did I show you guys the lighthouse that's on the wall? I don't know if I showed you that or not. I got that for Mom's 85th birthday. That butter churn my uncle had, and it was full of pennies. And he told me that if I could get it up off the floor and get it out to the car, I could have it. And I had it to the door, and my mom made me put it back. It would have paid half my rent at the time. She rolled the pennies one day. So, okay, this closet is mostly storage. It's supposed to be a coat closet, but it's got ornaments that overflowed at one point. There's a lot more back there. There's diamond paintings that I intend to sell or something. I don't know. Those are ones I don't intend to do. There's a postal crate in there that's full. And there's blank ornaments that eventually I will get to. So you come along the hall. That's where the hot water heater and the air conditioner is. This is my washer and dryer. Everything you could possibly want in an apartment is here. There's Maddy. This is my living room. We've finished it and we picked up all of her toys and put her bed where it needs to go. My daddy made that filing cabinet and the deacon's bench over there. Sorry if I'm panting, my back is cramping, but I wanted to show you where I lived. My kitchen's not quite done, but it's better than it was. I just have a long, skinny kitchen. My dad made that step stool. It's actually a toolbox that he made for my grandma, my mom's mom, so that she would have a step stool and a place to keep whatever tools she had. So, yep. And I think I mentioned I had 2 pantries. I've got this one that's overflowing with stuff that I need to go through. Some of it's expired, I'm sure. And then there's this one that is just a gosh awful mess that needs to be gone through. And then plastics and stuff's up there. And then most of this stuff is dishes. My baking stuff's up there. That's just a mess. Okay, then you go down this hallway, which I need to hang things on these walls. And you get to my room, which, there's Maddy again. This is my room. It's pretty big. My north-facing windows, so it's always 10 degrees cooler in here. I spent all day putting all my laundry away. And this is my walk-in closet, which you can't walk into at the moment. And these are all my diamond paintings that need to go into the craft room. But there's not room for them yet. And there's some more back in there. And there's some down in there. This box here, my dad made. And it fit between the back of the front seat and the dashboard. And that was my car seat when we went from California to Iowa. And that was when I was a baby. So, I told you about how I loved Randall Spangler. This was my first Randall Spangler that we got at the Kansas City Art Fair. When I met him, it needs to be dusted. And this is, I believe, the Would-Be Apprentice. And it is, what do they call this? This is a limited edition reproduction from an original piece of artwork. This print is AP. I think it's an artist proof is what this was. So it's not actually a reproduction. It was an artist proof. So we got that at the art fair. And I got to meet him. He was really cool. But it's got the dragon up there. And I've never seen this anywhere else. I'm sure it is somewhere else. Somewhere, but, that is my very first Randall Spangler. And I've had this since at least 1998. So, and it's got his little signature down in there. Right there. So, yep. Anyway. And then we got my favorite books. That's the bookcase my dad made. I got lots of things my dad made. And then we come to my bathroom. I told you it was big. See? It's really big. I got my linen closet, my walk-in shower. I could put a bed in here. So, anyway, so this is where I live, Maddy. Mad Joe. She can't be bothered. So now y'all know where I live, or at least know what my apartment looks like. So, yeah. That's my apartment tour. And oh, you guys have heard my mom's clock. I will show you my mom. This is the clock you hear. And I'll show you what it looks like when it goes off. So, yep, that's Mama's clock. And there's one other thing that I wanted to show you. There is this. Maddy. This is the first toy I remember. And for the longest time, ever since I can remember, my mom would say, "Don't pull the tongue." Now, I don't know how I can do this with one hand, but I'm going to try. So she would tell us, "Don't pull the tongue." So, Maddy. And I will show you why she would say don't pull the tongue. I think, maybe. Sorry, extreme close-up of the puppy's tongue, or puppy's head. Can't see what I'm doing. Can you see why? She was always afraid it would get stuck and wouldn't go back in. So he's a pin cushion. He's still got a pin in him that's been in there for, he's got 2 pins in him. But yeah, that's older than I am, which is pretty old, because my grandmother gave this to my mom shortly after my parents got married, and that was 68 years ago. Let's see, my brother's just turned 60, and they were married 9 years, so 69 years ago. So he's at least 69 years old. So pretty good shape for a 69-year-old stuffed pincushion, huh? Anyway, but yeah, he's still got his little, he's got a little rosette on his collar. It's kind of faded with time, but you know, he's, oh, you can kind of see what color he used to be. He's a little weathered, but I guess you would say that he's one of my most prized possessions, and that's my little guy. So anyway, that's, I guess, where I will leave you for this little short tidbit, little house tour that I got. And Maddy, say goodnight. Night, everybody.